So, had hard drive break on me. My secondary internal hard drive, and this is actually the second time that it's happened to this particular hard drive. So, I thought that it was going to be catastrophic, that I had lost a lot of things, but most of the stuff I had actually had backed up on my main hard drive, and I had a backup that's valid as of April of this year. So, and all the camera pictures that I thought that I had in there are actually still on my phone. So there's only a few things that I'm really losing. But the key thing is it's not worth $100 to take it into, or even $200, to take it into a professional data repair lab. So I thought it'd be worth it to see if I can try and do some data recovery by hand. I saw one guy who actually got it to work. And this is not my first time taking a hard drive apart, but it is my first time trying to take it apart and expecting it to work afterwards. So I've already done the annoying bit of getting the seal loose. So now just keep on going. And I have a rough idea what to do if what I think I'm going to see in there is what I see in there. I expect to see that the heads have crashed onto the middle of the plate and are stuck there. So I imagine that I'm going to have to pull them off by spinning the hard drive platters and then pulling the heads slowly off until they're in the parked position. So let's keep going. Alright, no more seal. So I've never taken apart a hard drive like this, where all of the screws were underneath a dust protective seal. So I gotta be really careful that I don't get anything more in there than I absolutely need to. This 5-point star was a little bit of an annoyance, but it seems that a flathead screwdriver, maybe not, that a flathead screwdriver will just get it to turn out. So I don't need a pentalobe screwdriver bit. Okay, now for the other ones. Will this one fit? Nope. Will this one fit? Yes, perfectly. So this isn't a clean room here, but it doesn't have any carpets. Plus I'm hoping that spinning the discs will pull any loose dust off of there through the filter. But there's no way of knowing that to be sure. And again, the key reason is that the data that's on here is not worth more than 150 or something like that. Otherwise, I was seriously thinking about taking it into a data recovery lab. Alright, it feels loose, that last one. Okay, I think it'll work if I do it from this side. Good grief. Exactly what I thought. So, I can use this terrifying thing here to keep pressure on this part as I turn the disc counterclockwise. But how do I turn the disc? Okay, let's try this. Doesn't look too scary, does it? It's probably the best thing I have. And the only reason I'm not using a screw is that the middle screw is that small pentalobe again. It's like a 6-star Torx screw bit, except instead of 6 it has 5. Well, that's weird. Just very carefully putting it down. How's that? That'll work. That'll do. I felt it turning. That was it. That was it. I got him. Okay, I got him pulled back. Now I gotta get that thing covered back on. Carefully. What's wrong? It's not even. It's not going right back on the way I wanted it to. Why is that? Okay, there we go. How's that? I think that's good. Alright, tighten it back up. Alright, so now the heads are in a parked position, so it should be able to spin up, and I should be able to read stuff off of here. Now over to the computer. I got a very nice boss that let me borrow his 4 terabyte hard drive so that I can copy stuff off of it, off of my old hard drive. Alright, so now, let's see if I can find that and mount it. Come on, you can do it. Okay, that is SDA. So 3.7 terabytes looks just about right. You guys want to see a little bit of this. So run, media, tab, tab, tab. Whoops, okay. One thing I did not do is make it so that anybody can read from this. 777.10, I'll probably need sudo for that. Nobody look. Nobody's looking. Nothing in here. Oh boy. Let's see if this works. So this is what I'm going to be using to actually read from the hard disk. So just plug that into here. So now that should be ready to go. I think I'm going to put that seal back on too. Good. It's only a little bit off. And that breather hole is still relatively free. Down you go. Alright, fingers crossed on this one. I'll be a happy man if this works. It's spinning. Alright, that is a really good sign. So it's an encrypted hard drive, so I'm just going to copy it entirely to this thing here, I think. Okay, what I did just there is unplugged this power cable from there, and it appears to be still working fine. So I'm assuming that it can get all the power that it needs to over this USB. That's a very good sign. It means I can take this home while the transfer is going on. Yeah, that's safe. Just want to see if there's anything else that I could possibly do. Okay. Data rescue sudo. And we'll just do -f from dev sdb. Seems right? I want everything. Turn on. And log file at the end, so that maybe we'll be able to use another tool to see if we can do anything else. Alright. And I wonder if there's any way to see progress. Verbose. I like verbose. With something like this. Alright, I just want to try verbose and see all that I can see. Here we go! So I'm going to say that it's going swimmingly. It's actually quite a bit faster than I thought. 133 megabytes per second. Well, I'll be done with this in no time. Let's do some math. So if I got 2 terabytes, roughly, and I'm reading it at a rate of how fast is that going? 133 or 27 per second. So that's that many seconds. 4.3 hours. Well, alright, I'm going to be taking this home. And then I'll see what happens. Out of the rain and inside. Copying files all day long. Final stages, and that looks like a pretty good prognosis. 99.99%. Only looks like about a megabyte's worth of lost data. So I'll just let it keep doing its thing, and we'll see what happens.